Well, I think probably the only thing I need to start with is we all know we have a lot of new players. And we have 4 freshmen and 3 junior college transfers that we are.
358. Congratulations on breaking that long losing streak on the road, Coach, and what a wild.
This is a singular act of stupidity, and it bumps Chris Webber for calling time and Freddie Brown for throwing a pass. It bumps them down the ladder because those were in the heat of the game. You cannot catch the ball and do a cakewalk, and then they award the other team the ball and bank in a 3.
This is a lesson like.
The Kansas State Wildcats are in Las Vegas for the holidays. As you look down on the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're about a mile north of the Vegas Strip in the Orleans Arena for the Las Vegas Holiday Classic as Kansas in the fall. The real story for USC has been their defense as Walker steps in and knocks in a deuce. USC leads the nation in field goal. Quickly up the floor to David Hoskins. Hoskins, nice drive. Here's Walker powering in. What a scoop shot! That's that ability to hang longer than most players.
He came from the left, and it looked like he was going to try to put the ball up there, but then hanging in the air, he brought it to the front of the rim, around the shot box, blocking Abdullah Njai.
He's used his dribble. Now Martin bails him out into Stewart. Stewart gives K-State a 5-point lead.
USC changing their look on defense, not playing a straight. Get some good looks. There's Cartier.
Martin hits, it's a 3.
You could see that one coming. He was in rhythm. He had a big guy, Taj Gibson, at 6'9", guarding him, and Taj not really adept at going out behind the arc and guarding someone.
And a double dribble. An unforced error on Dwight Lewis, and Cartier Martin has ignited the K-State fans here in Vegas. They swing it over to Martin. Martin pull up on the base, off the window.
Really nice move because he was in a situation where he could play 2-man ball.
Dave's okay. Martin, pull up. Tipped in by Bill Walker. 15 for the freshman as he ties his season high.
Oh, he just looks like a freight truck.
Hoskins going to dribble in, elevate, and puts it down.
Well, without the big guy inside, with Mashawn, basically K-State and Wichita State fans here tonight.
Bill Walker with the house call, and he's got 19. Walker's done tonight, 19 points, and he has been the dominant player on the floor in the second half.
When you watch this highlight package, going from right to left, you see the Wildcats' Bill Walker scoring. Pretty nice, but you know what? That's the only 4 points he had in the first half. When we look at the program going from left to right now, it's the second half. You're going to see a couple of very nice highlights of Bill Walker. But that's only a small sampling of what he did in the second half, as he really scored a lot here for K-State, and I can't make enough of win.
Blake Young. Here and await the winner of Wichita State and New Mexico. So 9:30 tomorrow night. K-State in the championship game of the Las Vegas Holiday Classic as Bob Huggins gets the better of Tim Floyd tonight in impressive fashion. A game that saw K-State hit just 4 of its first 20 shots from the floor. But in true Bob Huggins style, they impose their will on USC and roll in the second half, 68-55. Bill Walker leading the way with 19. 15 of those coming in the second half for Kansas State. David Hoskins had 18. Cartier Martin had 9. And here's Stan with Bob Huggins. Now here with the victorious mile north of Las Vegas Boulevard, the world-famous Strip, and it's the championship game of the Las Vegas Holiday Classic as the Wildcats take on the Lobos of New Mexico. Season record of 76-54 as the Lobos come in with a record of 9-2 on the season. And for Kansas State, Bob Huggins working on a 5-game winning streak. His Wildcats 9-3 on the season, and Bob Huggins in his 26th season as a head coach with 570
there as well. New Mexico really has some guys who can burst.
Look at Young getting all the way to the rim. And Kirsten has his hands full there with
And just 2 years ago, they were 26-7. But that was a different team. Some of those good players graduated.
Wright backs in on Giddens. Wright tying it up at 15. And Richie McKay gets a timeout and chews on one of the officials a little bit. K-State looking at a man defense this trip. Hoskins, nice catch and finish, keeping the ball high so it wouldn't get blocked.
Great pass by Clint Stewart, getting it over the defender. Tony Dandridge unable to get the ball because it's laid in perfectly.
First lead of the night for K-State, another turnover. Right on the run. Akeem all the way to the glass.
Great decision making. He had a 2-on-1 because he got out with speed, created a city did last night. Felt like they couldn't run their stuff and just reverted to just spreading the floor.
Maybank slicing in. K-State fans loving it here at the Orleans Arena as Hakeem Wright has sparked the Wildcats and they lead it by 6. Basket here would tie K-State's largest lead. A 3 would send the Wildcats to the locker room up by 9. Here it is from Martin. He buried it. Cartier Martin with 14 for the Wildcats here in the first half, and they are pumped heading to the locker room. Stewart the assist. Martin wide open for 3, nothing but the bottom. Good position for Walker off the window. He is just a beast in there, and Walker on the ground a long time, took it right in the chin from Walker. Worried about his mouth bleeding right now. Lobos now in a 2-3 zone. Harris, a deep 3, hits!
K-State's played well the last 2 nights, but we really haven't seen the Wildcats shoot many shots from behind the arc.
To the corner to Dandridge, she cannot answer. Stewart to Hoskins. K-State ripping up New Mexico now as they push the lead to 16.
That's a great job by Clint Stewart. When a point guard gets the basketball, he's got to make good decisions. He did by half court. He saw over to his right, David Hoskins was there. Good finish by Hoskins.
Get your camera. It's showtime for Walker.
He recognized that the guy holding the basketball was Daniel Ferris, the center, away from the guy who plays the role of the guy who can bomb from outside. Really a good shooter.
So K-State gets its revenge, turning around a 24-point loss in Albuquerque and drilling New Mexico tonight 72-56. The Wildcats get it done in Las Vegas and are 10-3 on the season, as Bob Huggins' team has now ripped off 6 wins in a row and looking every bit the team that was picked to finish as high as 5th in the Big 12 Conference. They will go home disappointed tonight, falling to 9-3 on the season. 100% from Cartier tonight. And there's the hardware that'll get presented to the Wildcats here. They win at 72-56, and here's Stan with Coach Huggins.
On winning the tournament tonight. The champions here at this Las Vegas Invitational.
Cartier named the MVP as they present the championship trophy here to